Iran has just walked out of the peace talks with Vice President J.D. Vance in protest because Donald Trump cannot stop running his mouth. Here's what Taco Tuesday told Fox News last night, literally threatening the lives of the Iranian officials that are in Switzerland to meet with J.D. Vance to discuss a peace agreement. If you close it, meaning the Strait of Hormuz, you won't have a country. You won't even make it back to your country.
Trump doesn't cease to amaze me, and I think he's childish. Adolescent-like behavior, to say the least. And that's not me talking, that's literally what's on the news. Okay, so President Trump threatened to restart attacks on Iran even as Vance cites progress in talks. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff you come across on the internet, and it makes you think, with man, these people are human beings, yes, but do these people think before they speak, especially Trump, right? Okay, so Donald Trump threatened to resume war with Iran, even as his Vice President J.D. Vance met Iranian officials to begin peace talks in Switzerland. So you sent your Vice President to try and mend things, and then you wake up and decide, you know what? No, fuck these people, because this is literally what we're hearing. Also overshadowing negotiation in Bergenstock was Tehran's announcement it had again closed the Strait of Hormuz, a threat made because of ongoing Israeli strikes on southern Lebanon. In apparent reference to Tehran's backed Hezbollah militia in Lebanon, right? Trump on Sunday posted on his Truth Social platform, Iran must immediately stop their highly paid proxies in Lebanon from causing trouble. If they don't, now hear me out, if they don't, we'll hit Iran very hard again, just like we did last weekend. Only harder. Bro, it goes deeper. Speaking to Fox News, the US President Donald Trump, the president we all love around the world, also threatened to take over the Hormuz Strait and appeared to threaten to kidnap the Iranian negotiators, saying, you close it and you won't have a country. Hell, okay, that's me saying hell, but anyways, you won't even make it back to your fucking country. It's literally there. Look it up. It's there. Adolescent-like behavior, people are saying. And I'm just like, bro, what is the point of being a mediator? Because the US has stepped forward as a mediator, so it seems to me, right?
Yeah, baby, peace deal, baby!
Trump's threats prompted the negotiators to walk out of a high-stakes discussions in protest, bro. The comments also contrasted with the tone of Vance, who hailed progress during the first round of the direct US-Iran talks after the initial deal and said Trump had asked him to use the negotiations to turn over a new leaf with Iran. And then you drop a... Bro, I was watching a certain individual's video. It's actually a YouTuber I recently came across, and I don't want to lie to you, I love the way he does his thing. Hopefully I can get to that level one day, and the only way I can do that is if you subscribe and you continue to support the channel. I am grateful already, bro. I was watching that guy's videos and I was reading the comments, and I heard a lot of, I would imagine, US citizens, right, saying that, you know what, enough is enough, talk is cheap, do it, Mr. President. You know, it's difficult to negotiate with terrorists. These are the comments I'm hearing. With individuals that don't want to listen. You sign a peace deal and tomorrow someone is attacked. I don't understand. As a South African, I don't understand, and I'm so lost. And don't use that against me. Don't say South Africans are not intelligent, bro. So the US-Iran strained as Trump's threats sparked Iranian walkout mid-session in Switzerland, bro. So high-stakes talks between the US and Iran were expected to continue for the rest of the week in Switzerland. I don't know if it's really continuing right now. I really should check that out, right? But after a tense start that saw Iranian negotiators walk out in protest at a stream of threats issued by Donald Trump on social media, the US president had threatened to bomb Iran and even to kidnap the Iranian negotiating team unless the Strait of Hormuz was reopened, forcing mediators Qatar and Pakistan to continue negotiations in the background. But high-level negotiations continued before concluding in the early hours of Monday, with Pakistan and Qatar saying technical talks between the two sides will continue for the rest of the week. So it's a good sign. They are still holding on. They are still willing to accommodate the US president, or so it seems. These mediators are trying their best not to escalate things, despite Trump's threats. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't want to ask this question, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it, bro. What was Trump thinking, bro? What is he thinking, and can he do such? Could he do such? I mean, remember the story a while ago? This is a story that nobody remembers, but I remember it, so I'm going to say it. Remember when he once threatened to attack Nigeria for persecuting Christians? And he actually attacked. You know what I mean? He literally did. There was footage, was everything, bro. It was on the news, too. Should I trust the news? I don't know. Hell, I don't even believe NASA is going to the moon again. Was it Terminus 3? So I'm asking, was it ever Iran versus Israel? Is it even right to come to that type of conclusion, to categorize this like that? You know what I mean? So what would it mean if he actually attacked Iran? Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, until next time. Bro, this video was so all over the place, but I had to bring it to you right now because it's insane.